went to Lollapalooza Berlin last year to see 17, and with less than a month to go until Hobbypalooza, here are some things that I would do again or do differently. Something that was a very hot topic last year was when to arrive, whether to queue. So what I would do again is I would arrive moderately early to get into the front of stage area. The doors open at 11 a.m. and 15 minutes earlier for comfort and VIP ticket holders. We had comfort tickets and arrived at around 8:40 a.m. and that was totally enough to get into the front of stage area. I don't think we would have been able to make it to barricade, but we could have gotten closer to the stage than we ended up being. Once the regular entry started, front of stage filled up really quickly though. Speaking of where to stand, whether to get barricade or stand further back, we were stood at like the back barriers of the front of stage area, and I have to say we had a very great view as we were able to look over all the people in front of us. Sure, barricade is great, but I think you do have to arrive at the crack of dawn. I heard some carrots last year started queuing outside at like 5 a.m. or even earlier. I also heard from other carrots that people were constantly pushing at the front during the entirety of the day. People weren't able to sit down and rest in between the acts that were playing on stage. It was also extremely hot. It had like 33 degrees Celsius. You were out in the blazing sun, and though they were handing out water at the barricade, you wouldn't have been able to get water yourself or use the bathroom without obviously running the risk of losing your spot. Also 17, and I believe it'll be the same for Hobby, they performed at 6:40 p.m, so you have to hold out for around 8 hours. So personally I preferred standing further back. We still had an amazing view, we had so much more space to breathe and to enjoy the moment. My friend also got a small interaction with Dino, so you are able to be noticed even if you're not at the barricade. Still, if you want to get barricade, go for it. Just please take care of yourself and your well-being, especially if the heat and the sun is as bad as it was last summer.